Hi, tubers. Okay, so blessings, and this is coming to you thanks to Dreaming of Avalon. They have decided to do a crystal and mineral tag, and I have decided to go along with it because it sounds fun. And I like crystals and minerals, and I think a lot of us do. So, I have picked three very lovely ladies that I am going to tag this to, and I don't know if they're rules, but the suggestions are I cannot talk tonight. The suggestions are to tag it to three people, and hopefully we can keep it going. It's got 5 questions, and yeah, the first question, I can read you the whole list. I'd rather go one question at a time, okay? And I will try and put the whole list down in the descriptions down below. And also, I'm not super good at putting the link, so I'm not going to promise that. But if you have not checked out Dream of Avalon, go do so. It is Sean and Lynn of Ireland, and hi, Sean and Lynn. They're really, really wonderful people and a lot of fun. They make me happy with their energy every time I watch them, and you guys need to get some of that. But the first question is, what or how Oh, okay, yeah. How did you first get into crystals? I'm trying to read this, and I'm sorry, but I'm not that good a reader. I'm not very literate. But how did you first get into crystals and minerals? And for myself, I'm not sure. I've always been a rock collector. I kind of inherited that from my mother, that she collected everything she could all over the world, and I don't know what happened to them all, but yeah, that's what I've always done. Even just rocks, digging up out of the dirt. I've made a practice for many, many years. Anytime I go on a trip or I go somewhere, I come home with at least one rock that I have found in nature to commemorate that trip. I may not remember that's where it's from, but I always bring home at least one rock from every place I go. And excuse me, so that's kind of grown. And I like the shiny ones. I love the energy that comes from them, and so I've just always kind of gotten them. And probably, I think I got into it extremely deep and more seriously while living in Sedona, Arizona, and my rental that I was living in at that time, the driveway ended up looking like a minefield because I was constantly digging it up and pulling out quartz and chalcedony from the driveway, and I have one basically about the size of a baby's head, and yeah, I love finding them. I love going to the stores, but I love finding them on my own. So that's a big way of how I got into it. So question number 2 is, how many crystals do you have? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even have them all here with me, crystals and minerals. I have, of course, I have a bunch in Idaho. I have everything in Idaho. I have a whole bunch in Arizona, all over the place. I have this one that I wanted to work with. I haven't, that my daughter had found. She picked it up in the Grand Canyon. There is an unknown grave of, they don't know who it is. It was somebody from probably about 100 or maybe 200 years ago, way back. It's an old grave, and it's got a marker, but nobody knows who's in it. And my daughter just really felt that it was a female, and she picked up 2 stones that were right there at the grave for us to work with. And I've never gotten a chance to do that, but I've got that stone and things like that. I just love picking up stones everywhere. So I don't know. I have little ones. I have all kinds of stones everywhere. And yeah, I don't know. Not enough. Let's put it, that's a good number. Not enough. So question number 3 is, what was your first crystal or mineral? No idea. Wow. Really, I do not know. Actually, let's pretend that we're talking about when I started really getting into it more serious in Arizona as a collector, and not counting the ones that I have found and picked up myself, but of the store-bought ones. And I would say actually it is this. I'm not going to get all close to the camera for you to see, because I will probably miss and either give you a a shot of what you don't need to get a close-up of. But this is an amethyst, and I know that it's not natural. It's dyed and everything, but this was given to me as a gift by my little girl, and so this is pretty precious. So let's pretend that's my first one. So where are we? Question number 4 is, if you could have only one crystal or mineral for the rest of your life, only have one, what would it be? Another real hard one. I really like the ones that I dig up on my own. I have a bunch of quartz that I just get fascinated with. I love the feeling of chalcedony. I just always want to hold it. And I'm here playing with one that I keep next to the computer. I just don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe I have this one geode that a friend of mine named Sibylle had given me. And she had found that up in the Grand Canyon, and she brought it for me. It is not opened. I have not attempted to open it, and I do not plan on opening it. I usually put that out on my altar at times, but I keep it as an energy of mystery, because I don't know what's inside of it. And that might be something to keep, because it kind of, as far as I know, it's everything. It's kind of like Schrodinger's cat. Yes, my crystal geode is like Schrodinger's cat. I don't know if it's dead or alive, but it is special to me. So, okay, and the last question, number 5, is there a crystal or mineral that I would like to have for my collection? Oh, yeah. A lot. I'm trying to think of what I don't have that I really want. One thing I would really like is I have a whole bunch of citrine, and I love citrine, but I've recently learned that my citrine is not natural citrine. I'm heartbroken. So I would like some really nice natural citrine. Sean has one that I would take. And yeah, I don't know. I think that would be nice. Otherwise, I can go, pretty much you can always buy whatever, or you can go find whatever. And I just want to keep collecting as much as possible. Of all of them. But so that is my portion of the tag, and thank you, Dreaming of Avalon, for sending this out and inspiring everybody to participate. And I hope everyone that I tag will send it out to others. And I thought about it and decided to pick 3 very beautiful ladies that all seem quite different, at least somewhat different, that I think would be good, and I'm hoping they will participate in this. So I am going to tag Ember Honey Raven, the Sea Priestess, and the Witchy Mummy. So it's on you girls, okay? And pass it to everybody else. I want to hear the answers. And like I said, if you have not watched or experienced Dreaming of Avalon, check them out, okay? So for tonight, I want to say blessings and good night, love.